Hello, and welcome to the Sleepy Science Story. Tonight, we'll drift beneath the waves and explore the quiet mysteries of the ocean, a world that covers more than 70% of our planet. From forgotten shipwrecks to glowing sea creatures and mountains hidden deep below the surface, the ocean is full of quiet wonder. So get comfortable. Breathe slowly and let your thoughts float like the gentle tide as we begin our journey into the deep. Beneath the ocean's surface lie more historical treasures than on all the lands of the earth combined. When we think of history, our minds often drift to ancient ruins, monuments, and artifacts scattered across continents. Yet the oceans hold a far richer record, carefully preserved in sunken ships, submerged ports, and cities lost to rising seas over millennia. The unique underwater environment, cold, low in oxygen, and remarkably stable, protects these relics from decay, offering us glimpses into lives long past. Among these are Roman cargo vessels resting on the seafloor and the ancient city of Pavlopetri in Greece, one of the oldest known submerged settlements. Today, advanced technologies such as sonar mapping and autonomous underwater robots allow archaeologists to explore these hidden time capsules, uncovering chapters of human history that have remained veiled beneath the waves for centuries. Some jellyfish possess an extraordinary ability to cheat death entirely, achieving what scientists call biological immortality. Unlike most creatures, which age and eventually perish, certain jellyfish can revert to an earlier stage of their life cycle whenever stress, injury, or the passage of time threatens them. The most well-known example, Turritopsis dohrnii, often dubbed the immortal jellyfish, can transform its cells back to a juvenile form and start life anew, a process known as transdifferentiation. This remarkable cycle can theoretically continue indefinitely, offering these jellyfish the potential for endless existence, unless they fall prey to disease or predators. Such extraordinary biology challenges our understanding of aging and has fascinated researchers investigating cellular regeneration and longevity. In the marine world, some fish possess an equally astonishing ability: the power to change their gender. Through a process called sequential hermaphroditism, certain species can switch from male to female or vice versa, often in response to environmental or social cues. Clownfish, for instance, are born male but can become female if the dominant female in their group dies. Other species follow the reverse pattern, starting life as female before transitioning to male. This adaptive strategy ensures the survival and balance of ocean life, highlighting the incredible flexibility and resilience of ocean life. Hidden beneath the waves are mountain ranges more vast than those on land. The mid-ocean ridges, for instance, form a continuous underwater chain stretching over 65,000 kilometers, a length far exceeding that of the Andes or the Himalayas. These underwater peaks are sites of constant tectonic activity, where new oceanic crust emerges as plates drift apart. They shape ocean currents, create diverse habitats, and influence the planet's geology, a quiet reminder of the immense forces constantly sculpting the Earth beneath the ocean's surface. Certain species of marine algae grow at astonishing speeds, some exceeding a meter in a single day. Giant kelp in particular forms dense underwater forests that provide shelter, nourishment, and nursery grounds for countless marine organisms. These lush aquatic gardens also play a vital role in absorbing carbon dioxide, contributing to the health of our oceans and the regulation of Earth's climate. Within these lush forests, the rhythm of life continues, quietly sustaining ecosystems that are both intricate and fragile. The oceans themselves conceal unimaginable wealth, including vast amounts of dissolved gold. While the total, around 20 million tons, far surpasses all the gold ever mined on land, it is so dispersed that extracting it is currently impossible. This precious metal flows into the seas via rivers, hydrothermal vents, and volcanic activity, concentrating occasionally in certain mineral deposits that might one day fuel future exploration. For now, this hidden treasure remains a silent testament to the ocean's untapped abundance. The Mariana Trench in the western Pacific Ocean represents the deepest point known in our oceans, plunging almost 11 kilometers beneath the surface. To put this in perspective, Mount Everest, the tallest peak on land, would still be over a kilometer underwater if placed at the trench's bottom. The immense pressure here exceeds 1,000 times that at the surface, creating a hostile realm where only specially adapted organisms can survive. Yet life thrives even in these extreme depths, revealing the resilience of nature in the most remote corners of our planet. Despite covering more than 70% of Earth's surface, over 80% of the ocean remains unexplored. Deep trenches, towering underwater mountains, and vast abyssal plains hold secrets we are only beginning to uncover. With advanced technologies like remotely operated vehicles, autonomous drones, and precise sonar mapping, scientists are gradually peeling back the ocean's mysteries, discovering new species and geological wonders along the way. The ocean remains one of the final frontiers of exploration, its hidden realms waiting to transform our understanding of life, geology, and climate. Even among the ocean's most familiar inhabitants, ingenuity abounds. Sea otters, for example, are among the few animals known to use tools in the wild. They often employ simple rocks to crack open shellfish, displaying a rare intelligence and adaptability that continues to captivate researchers and nature enthusiasts alike. Sea otters are among the ocean's most inventive creatures, diving to the sea floor in search of shellfish such as clams, sea urchins, and mussels. To access the nutritious flesh within these hard shells, they often bring a rock with them or use one found on the ocean floor as a natural anvil. By striking or pounding their prey against the stone, they open it with surprising skill. This behavior is not instinctive alone. Young otters learn by observing their mothers, demonstrating an intelligence and cultural transmission rarely seen in the animal kingdom. The ocean is home to far more species than the land, making it Earth's most biologically diverse habitat. From microscopic plankton drifting in the currents to the largest whales roaming the depths, marine life occupies countless ecosystems, including coral reefs, kelp forests, deep-sea vents, and polar ice edges. Many of these species remain undiscovered, especially in the ocean's most remote and shadowy regions, making the deep seas a vast, largely unexplored reservoir of life. This incredible biodiversity supports complex food webs and plays an essential role in maintaining the planet's ecological balance. Among these ecosystems, coral reefs stand out as some of the richest and most colorful environments on Earth. Covering less than 1% of the ocean floor, these vibrant communities support roughly a quarter of all marine species, earning them the nickname rainforests of the sea. Tiny coral polyps build calcium carbonate skeletons that form intricate structures, providing food, shelter, and breeding grounds for countless fish, invertebrates, and algae. Beyond biodiversity, coral reefs help protect coastlines from erosion and storm surges, yet they are fragile, highly sensitive to rising temperatures and ocean acidification, highlighting the urgency of their conservation. The ocean floor is also shaped by thousands of underwater volcanoes, many lining the edges of tectonic plates. These submarine volcanoes continuously erupt, sending molten lava into the sea, which cools quickly to create new crust. Over time, these eruptions form underwater mountains and even islands, constantly reshaping the seascape. Volcanic activity also releases minerals and gases that influence ocean chemistry, fostering unique ecosystems. Hydrothermal vents near these volcanoes host extraordinary life forms that rely not on sunlight but on chemicals from the Earth's interior, revealing a hidden world thriving in extreme conditions. A slow but powerful force known as thermohaline circulation acts as the ocean's global conveyor belt. Driven by differences in temperature and salt content, warm, salty water flows from the tropics towards the poles, where it cools, sinks, and travels along the ocean floor back towards the equator. This continuous movement distributes heat and nutrients around the planet, regulating climate and supporting marine ecosystems. Any disruption to this circulation could have profound effects on global weather patterns and ocean health. In the ocean's deepest, darkest realms, some creatures produce their own light through bioluminescence. This natural glow, created by chemical reactions within their bodies, serves multiple purposes, attracting prey, communicating, or confusing predators. The anglerfish, for instance, lures unsuspecting prey with a glowing appendage, while various squid and jellyfish use light to evade danger. Bioluminescence is one of the most mesmerizing adaptations of life in complete darkness. The ocean is also home to giants that dwarf even the largest land animals. The blue whale, the largest creature ever known, can reach lengths of 30 meters and weigh as much as 200 tons, the equivalent of 33 elephants. Despite their enormous size, blue whales feed almost exclusively on tiny krill, consuming up to 4 tons each day during peak feeding. Their immense hearts, the size of small cars, and vocal calls that travel vast distances make them majestic symbols of the ocean's grandeur. Even the composition of seawater varies across the globe. Ocean salinity, the concentration of dissolved salts, differs depending on location, temperature, evaporation rates, and freshwater input. The Red Sea, for example, is among the saltiest seas due to high evaporation and limited rainfall, whereas the Baltic Sea has much lower salinity because of significant river inflows. These variations influence water density, currents, and the distribution of marine life, shaping the ocean's complex and dynamic systems. Salinity doesn't just influence marine life, it also plays a key role in driving ocean circulation and regulating climate patterns across the globe. Variations in salt content combined with temperature differences set the stage for the slow-moving currents that distribute heat and nutrients, maintaining the delicate balance of Earth's climate systems. Some coral reefs are among the oldest living structures on the planet, with certain reefs continuously growing for over 10,000 years. These ancient formations have endured dramatic shifts in sea level, climate, and ocean chemistry, yet they continue to flourish, supporting vibrant ecosystems that house roughly a quarter of all marine species. Their longevity and intricate structures make them essential not only for biodiversity, but also for sustaining fisheries and protecting coastlines. Today, however, rising temperatures, pollution, and other human impacts place these remarkable reefs under serious threat, emphasizing the need for urgent conservation. Beneath the waves, the deep sea claims the title of the largest habitat on Earth by volume. Extending below 200 meters, it accounts for more than half of the planet's surface and contains over 90% of the ocean's water. This dark, cold, and high-pressure environment hosts extraordinary creatures specially adapted to survive under extreme conditions. Despite its immense scale, the deep sea remains one of the least explored regions of our planet, with countless species still unknown to science. Studying this hidden realm is essential to understanding the full spectrum of life on Earth. Not all parts of the ocean are teeming with life. Dead zones are areas where oxygen levels have dropped so low that most marine organisms cannot survive. These hypoxic regions often form due to nutrient pollution from rivers and agricultural runoff, which trigger massive algae blooms. When the algae die and decompose, oxygen in the water is rapidly consumed, creating inhospitable conditions. Dead zones disrupt local ecosystems, devastate fisheries, and serve as a stark reminder of the delicate balance that sustains ocean life. Dead zones have been increasing in both number and size across the globe, presenting growing challenges for ocean health and the human communities that depend on fishing. These low oxygen regions highlight how sensitive marine ecosystems are to changes in nutrient levels and pollution, reminding us of the ocean's delicate balance. Hydrothermal vents are among the ocean's most extraordinary habitats. These underwater geysers, often near volcanic activity, release mineral-rich superheated water that sustain entire ecosystems without sunlight. Life here relies on chemosynthesis, a process where bacteria convert chemicals like hydrogen sulfide into energy, forming the foundation of the food web. From towering tube worms to giant clams and specially adapted fish, these vent communities thrive in conditions once thought too extreme for life, challenging our understanding of the limits of survival. The sperm whale holds the distinction of having the largest brain of any animal, weighing around 7 kilograms, 15 pounds. This remarkable organ supports sophisticated behaviors, including deep diving, intricate vocal communication, and complex social structures. Sperm whales can plunge more than 2,000 meters into the dark ocean depths, using echolocation to locate elusive squid. Their intelligence and intricate societies make them fascinating windows into marine cognition and the evolution of large brains. Ocean waves carry energy across incredible distances. Formed by winds blowing over the water's surface, these waves can travel thousands of miles with minimal loss of power, transporting the force of storms far from their origin. Swells from Pacific storms, for example, can be felt as far away as Hawaii or the coasts of California. These long-distance waves influence marine navigation, coastal ecosystems, and even the distribution of nutrients in nearshore waters. The ocean plays a vital role in regulating our planet's carbon cycle, absorbing around 30% of human-produced carbon dioxide. This natural uptake helps slow global warming, but alters seawater chemistry, a process known as ocean acidification. Acidification can impact organisms that rely on calcium carbonate to build shells and skeletons, including corals and shellfish. Scientists continue to study how this ongoing carbon absorption affects marine ecosystems and the broader climate. Beyond surface interactions, the ocean holds nearly 20 times more carbon than the atmosphere. This vast reservoir is essential for stabilizing the Earth's climate. Phytoplankton, the tiny marine plants that drift through sunlit waters, capture carbon dioxide through photosynthesis. When these organisms die, their carbon-rich remains sink to the seafloor, effectively locking it away for centuries. This natural storage mechanism sustains climate balance while highlighting the crucial role of ocean life in regulating the planet's environment. Phytoplankton populations also experience seasonal blooms that can be so vast they are visible from space. These tiny marine plants multiply rapidly when sunlight, nutrients, and water conditions are ideal. Their blooms form the foundation of the marine food web, supporting everything from small fish to giant whales. However, some blooms can become harmful, producing toxins that affect marine life and even humans. Scientists use satellites to monitor these blooms, tracking ocean health and changes in ecosystems on a global scale. Mangrove forests line tropical coastlines, providing natural protection and acting as essential carbon sinks. Their intricate root systems stabilize sediments and reduce the impact of waves during storms, shielding coastal communities from erosion and rising seas. Beyond protection, mangroves store large amounts of carbon in both their wood and soil, often more per area than terrestrial forests. These forests also support rich biodiversity, serving as nurseries for fish and habitats for birds, highlighting their crucial role in coastal resilience and climate mitigation. The deep ocean trenches, including the Mariana Trench and Tonga Trench, rank among the least explored places on Earth. These narrow, plunging valleys descend thousands of meters beneath the surface, with crushing pressures and complete darkness making them largely inaccessible. Despite these extreme conditions, unique life forms thrive here, adapted to a world so different from our own. Exploring these trenches offers insight into life's limits, oceanic geology, and Earth's hidden depths. Yet much of this mysterious realm remains untouched. The Blob is an enormous patch of unusually warm water in the Pacific Ocean, influencing both marine ecosystems and regional weather. Stretching hundreds of miles, this warm zone alters ocean currents and affects the behavior of sea life. It has been linked to unusual weather patterns along the west coast of North America, including droughts and shifts in fish migration. The Blob illustrates how even subtle changes in ocean temperature have wide-ranging effects on climate and ecological balance. The ocean is also a powerful source of renewable energy, with tides and waves offering potential for sustainable electricity. Tidal power harnesses the predictable rise and fall of the sea caused by the moon's gravity, using underwater turbines to convert motion into energy. Wave energy captures the continuous movement of the ocean's surface to generate electricity. These technologies promise clean energy for coastal communities while reducing dependence on fossil fuels, though challenges remain in scaling and minimizing environmental impacts. Sea sparkle is a mesmerizing natural light show caused by bioluminescent algae. These tiny organisms emit a soft glow when disturbed, illuminating waves and water movements with a magical blue-green shimmer. This glow not only enchants human observers, but also serves ecological purposes, such as deterring predators or attracting mates. Sea sparkle can be seen in coastal waters around the world, offering a glimpse into the glowing wonders hidden within the ocean. Microplastics are tiny plastic fragments less than 5 millimeters in size, now found throughout the ocean, from sunlit surface waters to the deepest sediments. They originate from broken down plastic waste, synthetic clothing fibers, and everyday products. These particles can be ingested by marine life of all sizes, from plankton to whales, causing physical harm and introducing toxins into delicate food webs. The pervasive presence of microplastics represents a growing threat to ocean health and to the seafood we rely on for nourishment. The ocean produces over half of the oxygen we breathe. While forests often receive the spotlight for oxygen production, it is microscopic ocean plants called phytoplankton that play the largest role. Using sunlight, these tiny organisms convert carbon dioxide into oxygen through photosynthesis. Despite their small size, their vast numbers sustain the marine food web and help maintain life on Earth. Without their constant work, the planet's atmosphere and ecosystems would be very different. Ocean currents act as massive, slow-moving conveyor belts regulating climate across the globe.
They transport warm water from the tropics toward the poles and return cooler water to lower latitudes, distributing heat and nutrients along the way. The Gulf Stream, for instance, carries warm Caribbean waters across the Atlantic, keeping Western Europe milder than other regions at similar latitudes. Shifts in these currents can influence weather worldwide, sometimes triggering extreme events such as droughts or cold spells. The ocean has its own underwater weather, including spinning water columns called vortices. These underwater tornadoes form when currents collide or flow around obstacles, creating powerful swirling masses that can stretch for miles. Vortices mix nutrients, redistribute heat, and shape habitats, influencing marine life in ways as intricate as the storms in our atmosphere above. Vast, flat regions of the seafloor, known as abyssal plains, are among the flattest places on Earth. These plains extend for thousands of square kilometers at depths between 3,000 and 6,000 meters. Formed over millions of years by settling sediments, they remain in near complete darkness under immense pressure. Despite these extreme conditions, abyssal plains support diverse communities of adapted animals and play a crucial role in both ocean ecosystems and the planet's geology. The ocean is deeply connected to the world's ice sheets. Massive ice sheets in Antarctica and Greenland contain enough frozen water to significantly influence sea levels. When these ice sheets melt, global sea levels rise, and the influx of fresh water can alter the salinity and density of seawater, impacting ocean currents. These changes ripple through climate systems, marine ecosystems, and weather patterns, showing how tightly linked polar ice is to the health of the oceans. Some sharks have an extraordinary ability to sense electrical fields produced by other living creatures. This sense, called electroreception, allows them to detect the faint electrical signals generated by muscle movements, even beneath sand or in murky waters. Special organs, known as the ampullae of Lorenzini, pick up these signals, making sharks highly efficient predators and demonstrating the remarkable ways evolution equips animals for survival. The mesopelagic zone, often called the twilight zone, lies between 200 and 1,000 meters below the surface. Light here is faint and eerie, too little for photosynthesis, yet enough to create dim illumination throughout the waters. This mysterious zone hosts unique creatures adapted to the low light and challenging conditions, forming a bridge between the sunlit surface and the dark, deep ocean below. Many creatures in the mesopelagic, or twilight zone, have evolved large, sensitive eyes to capture the faint light, and some produce their own glow through bioluminescence. This natural light helps them communicate, hunt, or hide from predators. The twilight zone acts as a vital bridge between the sunlit surface and the dark, deep sea, supporting unique ecosystems perfectly adapted to limited illumination. Coral reefs often host one of nature's most spectacular synchronized events, coral spawning. Once a year, corals release eggs and sperm simultaneously into the water, timed by lunar cycles and subtle changes in water temperature. This mass spawning boosts the chances of successful fertilization and creates clouds of reproductive material that can be seen from boats or even satellites. It is essential for coral reproduction and reef regeneration, sustaining the biodiversity of these fragile ecosystems. Kelp forests are underwater wonderlands, providing shelter, food, and breeding grounds for thousands of marine species. These dense forests of large seaweed create complex three-dimensional habitats for tiny invertebrates, fish, and even marine mammals. Kelp also buffers coastlines against wave energy, grows rapidly in nutrient-rich cold waters, and plays a significant role in absorbing carbon, making it vital for both ocean ecosystems and climate regulation. Some squid escape predators using jet propulsion, an extraordinary survival technique. By rapidly drawing water into their mantle cavity and expelling it forcefully through a funnel, squid can launch themselves backward at impressive speeds. This combination of speed and agility allows them to evade threats quickly, showcasing the remarkable adaptations of open ocean animals. The saltiness of the ocean comes mainly from volcanic activity and rock weathering over millions of years. Volcanoes release minerals and gases into the sea, while rain and rivers dissolve rocks on land, carrying minerals to the ocean. These salts accumulate because water evaporates but leaves the minerals behind, with sodium chloride, the familiar table salt, being the most abundant. This long-standing process has kept the ocean's salinity at levels essential for marine life for billions of years. Many marine animals can sense Earth's magnetic field, helping them navigate across vast oceans with precision. Sea turtles, salmon, whales, and certain fish detect magnetic cues to find feeding grounds, breeding sites, or migration routes. This natural compass allows them to travel thousands of kilometers, often returning to the very place where they were born, a remarkable adaptation still being studied by scientists. Starfish are masters of regeneration. If a starfish loses an arm, it can regrow it completely. In some cases, an entire new body can develop from a single arm and a portion of the central disc, provided vital tissue remains. This extraordinary ability relies on complex cellular processes that rebuild muscles, nerves, and skeletal structures, making starfish a fascinating model for research in healing and regeneration. Plastic pollution in the ocean can enter the food chain through tiny organisms. As larger plastics break down into microplastics, these particles are easily ingested by plankton and filter feeders, introducing harmful substances into marine web foods and ultimately affecting species at all levels, including humans. Tiny ocean organisms form the very foundation of the marine food chain. When these creatures ingest microplastics, the pollutants move upward through the food web. Fish, shellfish, and even larger predators can accumulate plastics over time, potentially affecting their health and survival. This contamination highlights the urgent need to reduce plastic waste, protecting both ocean ecosystems and the safety of seafood consumed by humans. Ocean acidification poses a serious threat to shell-building animals like clams, crabs, oysters, and corals. As the sea absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, it becomes more acidic, making it harder for these creatures to construct and maintain their calcium carbonate shells and skeletons. Over time, acidic waters can dissolve essential minerals, weakening shells and slowing growth. These changes put marine ecosystems and fisheries at risk, and scientists are closely monitoring ocean chemistry to understand and mitigate long-term impacts. The ocean's surface layer, though only a few meters thick, is vital for life. Known as the surface mixed layer, it absorbs sunlight, allowing phytoplankton to photosynthesize and form the foundation of the marine food web. This thin layer also regulates gas exchanges, including oxygen and carbon dioxide, and acts as the critical interface between the ocean and the atmosphere. Despite its limited depth, it plays a central role in climate, weather, and the overall health of marine ecosystems.
Marine mammals communicate using complex vocalizations. Whales, dolphins, and seals employ songs, clicks, whistles, and calls to convey information about identity, location, mating readiness, and social dynamics. Some whale songs can travel hundreds, even thousands of kilometers underwater, connecting individuals across vast distances. Researchers study these sounds to better understand social structures and to assess how noise pollution may affect communication in these remarkable animals.
Beneath the waves, the ocean holds mysterious lakes and rivers with distinct chemical properties. These brine pools and underwater rivers often contain saltier or denser water trapped in depressions on the seafloor. Because they do not mix easily with surrounding seawater, they flow along the ocean floor, forming unique habitats. These extreme environments host specialized organisms, expanding our understanding of ocean diversity and the surprising ways life adapts to harsh conditions. Despite the constant influx of minerals from rivers and volcanic activity, the ocean's overall salt content has remained remarkably stable for millions of years. This balance is maintained through natural processes, such as the formation of mineral deposits and the use of salts by marine organisms in shells and skeletons. Stable salinity is essential for marine life and plays a key role in regulating ocean currents and global climate patterns. Some fish have evolved the ability to see ultraviolet light, invisible to humans. This adaptation allows them to detect prey, predators, and mates more effectively, enhancing their survival. UV vision also helps improve contrast in sunlit waters and can be used for communication through UV reflective markings on their bodies. These capabilities highlight the incredible diversity of visual adaptations in marine life. Whale songs and calls can travel extraordinary distances beneath the ocean's surface. These vocalizations carry across thousands of kilometers, connecting individuals and communities over vast expanses of water, demonstrating the power and reach of sound in the deep sea. Whale vocalizations can travel astonishing distances, allowing these massive creatures to communicate across entire ocean basins. Their songs serve multiple purposes, from mating calls to social bonding and navigation. The efficiency of sound transmission underwater helps whales stay connected even when visibility is limited. By studying these vocalizations, scientists gain valuable insights into whale behavior, social structures, and population health, aiding conservation efforts for these majestic marine mammals. Ocean currents influence not only heat and nutrients, but also the movement of pollutants and marine debris. Plastics, chemicals, and other waste can be carried thousands of kilometers by surface currents, accumulating in remote regions such as the middle of the Pacific Ocean, forming massive garbage patches. These currents transport pollutants across international boundaries, making ocean pollution a global challenge. Understanding these patterns allows researchers to predict contaminant movement and develop strategies to protect marine environments. Many of the ocean's top predators, including great white sharks, reproduce surprisingly slowly. They mature late, sometimes taking over a decade to reach adulthood, and produce relatively few offspring. This slow reproductive cycle makes them particularly vulnerable to overfishing and environmental changes, as populations recover only gradually. Protecting these apex predators is essential for maintaining balanced and healthy marine ecosystems. Sea cucumbers, though unassuming, are vital for nutrient recycling on the ocean floor. Crawling along the seabed, they consume detritus, decomposed plant and animal matter, and microscopic organic particles. As they process this material, they release nutrient-rich waste that nourishes bacteria, algae, and other tiny organisms, which in turn support larger marine life. Sea cucumbers also oxygenate sediments and prevent the buildup of harmful substances, making them key ecosystem engineers for maintaining the health of seafloor habitats. Some of the ocean's deadliest creatures rely on venom or toxins for defense and hunting. The box jellyfish, for instance, produces venom potent enough to cause heart failure in humans within minutes. Stonefish, camouflaged against the sea floor, deliver venom through sharp spines, while cone snails use a venomous harpoon to capture prey instantly. These potent chemicals, refined over millions of years of evolution, are not only terrifying but also valuable for science. Researchers study them to develop new medicines, including painkillers and treatments for heart disease and cancer, showing that even the ocean's deadliest species can inspire life-saving discoveries. Some marine plants have evolved to survive extreme salinity. In salt marshes and coastal lagoons where evaporation raises salt levels far beyond what most life can tolerate, certain algae and plants thrive. Mangrove trees, for example, filter salt through their complex root systems, allowing them to grow in harsh conditions while protecting shorelines from erosion and storm surges. These salt-tolerant plants provide essential habitat for fish and birds and act as powerful carbon sinks, helping combat climate change. Their resilience demonstrates how life can adapt and flourish even under challenging conditions.
The ocean's surface temperature has risen dramatically over the past century due to human activities such as burning fossil fuels and deforestation. Warmer waters disrupt delicate ecosystems, causing coral bleaching and forcing fish and other marine animals to migrate toward cooler regions. Rising ocean temperatures can also intensify storms and hurricanes, impacting global weather patterns. Scientists carefully monitor these changes because even minor temperature shifts can affect sea levels, biodiversity, and the health of both marine and terrestrial ecosystems. Oceanic white-tipped sharks are formidable predators inhabiting tropical and subtropical oceans. Easily identified by the distinctive white tips on their fins, these sharks are known for their curious and sometimes bold interactions with humans. While their investigative behavior can occasionally escalate to aggression, especially around shipwreck survivors or divers, these sharks serve a vital ecological function. As apex predators, they help regulate populations of other marine species, maintaining balanced and healthy ocean web foods. Sadly, oceanic white-tipped sharks are now classified as vulnerable due to overfishing and habitat loss, highlighting the urgent need for conservation efforts. Microscopic viruses are the most abundant biological entities in the ocean, invisible yet incredibly influential. These viruses outnumber all other living organisms combined and play a critical role in maintaining ocean ecosystems. By infecting bacteria and other microorganisms, they help regulate populations and recycle nutrients. When viruses kill marine microbes, they release organic matter back into the water, fueling the microbial food web and influencing global carbon cycles. Scientists estimate that roughly 10 to the 31st viruses exist in the oceans, shaping ecosystem productivity and balance in ways that are essential for life beneath the waves. Coral survival relies on remarkable partnerships with microscopic algae. Tiny coral polyps build reefs, but their growth and energy depend on symbiotic algae called zooxanthellae living within their tissues. These algae perform photosynthesis, converting sunlight into nutrients that sustain the coral and help form the calcium carbonate structures that create reefs. In return, the algae gain protection and access to the coral's waste products as nutrients. This mutually beneficial relationship allows coral reefs to flourish even in nutrient-poor waters, creating the vibrant and biodiverse ecosystems that support countless marine species. Stressed by rising temperatures or pollution, corals may expel their symbiotic algae, causing coral bleaching. This not only weakens the coral, but also threatens the intricate ecosystems that depend on healthy reefs. Worldwide, bleaching events are increasing in frequency, posing serious challenges to marine biodiversity and the livelihoods of communities that rely on reefs. Sea ice, covering roughly 7% of the ocean's surface, plays a crucial role in regulating Earth's climate. Found mainly in polar regions, sea ice reflects sunlight back into space, helping maintain cooler global temperatures. It also provides essential habitat for species like seals, penguins, and polar bears. As global warming reduces sea ice, darker ocean water absorbs more heat, accelerating warming in a self-reinforcing cycle. Changes in sea ice also affect ocean currents and weather patterns worldwide, making it a sensitive indicator of climate change. Mangrove trees thrive in coastal areas where fresh water mixes with the sea, surviving conditions too salty for most plants. Their roots act as natural filters, blocking most salt from entering the tree, while any excess is stored in older leaves that eventually fall. This adaptation allows mangroves to grow in challenging, oxygen-poor soils.
Mangrove forests stabilize coastlines, provide nursery habitats for fish, and store significant amounts of carbon, making them vital to both marine ecosystems and climate regulation. Certain crabs have developed a remarkable partnership with sea anemones, carrying them on their claws as living defenses. The anemone's stinging tentacles ward off predators, while the crab provides mobility and access to food scraps. This clever evolutionary strategy allows the crab to defend itself without producing toxins, highlighting the creative ways ocean life adapts for survival.
Giant barrel sponges are among the ocean's longest living animals, with some individuals surviving for over 2,000 years. Their enormous size and longevity make them unique contributors to reef ecosystems, providing shelter for countless small organisms and playing a role in nutrient cycling. These ancient sponges stand as silent witnesses to the ever-changing marine world around them. Giant barrel sponges, with their vast vase-like structures, filter enormous volumes of water every day, removing bacteria and organic particles. This filtering activity plays a vital role in maintaining the health of reef ecosystems. Their slow growth and remarkable longevity turn them into living archives, with layers of tissue preserving records of chemical and temperature changes spanning centuries. Despite their resilience, these ancient sponges face threats from pollution, climate change, and physical damage, making their conservation essential for sustaining reef biodiversity. Many marine animals synchronize their reproductive cycles with the ocean's tides, using the rhythmic rise and fall of water as a natural cue. Fish, crabs, and corals often time spawning events with high tides or specific lunar phases, ensuring that eggs and larvae are carried safely and dispersed widely. By aligning reproduction with tidal patterns, these species increase the chances of survival for their offspring, illustrating how life in the ocean is intricately linked to the gravitational forces of the moon and sun. Some fish have developed the extraordinary ability to detect and produce electric fields, using this sense to hunt, communicate, and navigate in murky or dark waters. Electric eels can deliver strong shocks to immobilize prey or deter predators, while species like elephant fish and knife fish generate subtle electric signals to locate food and interact with others. This form of biological radar allows these fish to see their environment when light is scarce, demonstrating one of the ocean's most fascinating sensory adaptations. Beneath the surface, natural oil seeps create unusual and thriving ecosystems. Slow leaks of hydrocarbons support specialized bacteria that break down the oil, providing energy for communities of tube worms, clams, and other unique organisms. These habitats differ greatly from surrounding marine environments and reveal how life can adapt to extreme conditions, finding sustenance in unexpected energy sources. The very top layer of the ocean is home to a floating community of organisms, collectively called the Neuston. These surface dwellers include tiny algae, bacteria, jellyfish larvae, and small floating snails. Though they occupy only a thin layer, they are critical to ocean food webs, supporting larger species and playing key roles in nutrient cycling. Because of their position at the interface between air and water, Neuston organisms are especially sensitive to environmental changes like pollution and temperature shifts, offering scientists insight into the health of the global ocean.
Certain marine worms, such as the Christmas tree worm, construct intricate calcium carbonate tubes embedded within coral reefs. These elaborate structures not only provide shelter for the worms themselves, but also contribute to reef complexity, creating microhabitats that support countless other marine organisms. Their architectural skill highlights the subtle yet essential ways in which even small creatures shape the underwater world. Marine worms build intricate calcium carbonate tubes that offer shelter not only for themselves, but also for countless small organisms. These delicate structures enhance reef complexity, creating microhabitats that support a wide variety of marine life. By stabilizing the reef and fostering biodiversity, these tiny engineers play a surprisingly vital role in maintaining the health and resilience of coral ecosystems. Ocean waves are most commonly generated by wind, as energy transfers from moving air to the water's surface, creating ripples that can grow into waves traveling thousands of kilometers. However, some waves have more dramatic origins. Earthquakes and landslides can trigger tsunamis, enormous and powerful waves capable of moving at jet-like speeds, causing widespread destruction when they reach coastlines. While wind-driven waves shape everyday coastal environments and marine navigation, tsunamis remind us of the ocean's dynamic and sometimes violent nature. Certain species of jellyfish can form massive swarms stretching for miles, known as blooms. These blooms can significantly impact local ecosystems by competing with fish for food, clogging fishing nets, and occasionally disrupting industrial operations like power plant cooling systems. Factors such as changes in water temperature, overfishing of predators, and nutrient pollution can trigger these events. While jellyfish blooms can challenge marine ecosystems, they are also natural elements of ocean dynamics, highlighting the delicate balance within these environments.
The whale shark is the largest fish on Earth, growing up to 12 meters, or around 40 feet. Despite their immense size, these gentle giants are filter feeders, slowly swimming through tropical and warm oceans with mouths wide open to sieve plankton, fish eggs, and tiny fish through specialized gill rakers. Whale sharks pose no threat to humans, and their peaceful nature, combined with their impressive size, makes them one of the ocean's most captivating creatures. Many seabirds rely on ocean currents and wind patterns to travel vast distances with minimal effort. Albatrosses and petrels, for example, use a technique called dynamic soaring, exploiting wind gradients above waves to glide effortlessly over thousands of kilometers. This energy-efficient strategy allows birds to cover immense distances, linking distant marine habitats and playing important roles in nutrient transport and ecosystem connectivity. The ocean drives the Earth's water cycle, continuously evaporating massive amounts of water that later return as rain or snow across land and sea. This ongoing cycle regulates global rainfall patterns, replenishes fresh water supplies, and supports ecosystems worldwide, making the ocean a central engine in sustaining life on our planet. Evaporation from the ocean fuels weather systems and shapes global climate patterns, including monsoons, hurricanes, and seasonal rainfall. Warm ocean waters provide the moisture necessary for storms, while the circulation of currents distributes this water around the planet. Variations in ocean temperatures can therefore directly influence rainfall patterns, droughts, and floods, affecting ecosystems and human societies worldwide.
Certain species of sea slugs have developed a remarkable survival strategy by incorporating chloroplasts from the algae they consume into their own cells. This process, known as kleptoplasty, allows these slugs to perform photosynthesis, generating energy directly from sunlight. Some sea slugs can maintain these stolen chloroplasts for weeks or even months, effectively becoming solar-powered animals. This unique adaptation blurs the line between plant and animal functions and showcases the surprising ways evolution equips marine life for survival. Coral skeletons act as natural climate archives, growing in layered patterns similar to tree rings. Each layer captures information about ocean temperature, chemistry, and nutrient levels at the time it was formed. By analyzing these layers, scientists can reconstruct past climate conditions, track phenomena like El Niño events, monitor ocean acidification, and study long-term warming trends. These coral records are invaluable not only for understanding marine ecosystems, but also for predicting future changes in the Earth's climate. Some fish communicate or defend themselves using powerful sonic blasts. By rapidly contracting muscles near their swim bladders, fish such as the oyster toadfish produce distinctive sounds that can travel long distances underwater. These sonic signals serve multiple purposes: attracting mates, establishing territory, communicating with other fish, or deterring predators. Acoustic communication allows marine animals to overcome the challenges of murky or dark waters, demonstrating the remarkable ways evolution shapes survival strategies in the ocean.
Ocean eddies, large swirling masses of water, can extend for tens to hundreds of kilometers and persist for weeks or months. These rotating currents trap nutrients from the deep sea and concentrate them near the surface, creating localized hotspots of marine productivity. Phytoplankton thrive in these nutrient-rich zones, forming the base of the food chain, while fish, seabirds, and marine mammals often gather to feed. Eddies play a vital role in sustaining the health and balance of ocean ecosystems. Some crustaceans engage in complex mating rituals and provide parental care. Species of crabs and shrimp perform courtship dances, display bright colors, and sometimes construct nests or burrows to attract mates. After fertilization, many crustaceans guard their eggs, nurture their young, and carry larvae until they are capable of independent survival. These behaviors increase offspring survival in a challenging environment, highlighting the sophistication and diversity of reproductive strategies in marine invertebrates. Hydrothermal vents on the ocean floor release mineral-rich, superheated water that supports entire ecosystems without sunlight. Chemosynthetic bacteria convert chemicals from the vents into energy, forming the foundation of a unique food web. Tube worms, giant clams, and specialized fish thrive in these extreme conditions, relying on chemical energy rather than photosynthesis. These vent communities reveal the ocean's extraordinary capacity to host life in environments once thought inhabitable. Hydrothermal vents are openings in the sea floor where superheated, mineral-rich water gushes into the ocean. These vents create unique ecosystems that thrive without sunlight, relying on chemosynthesis, a process in which bacteria convert chemicals like hydrogen sulfide into energy. These bacteria form the foundation of food webs, supporting specialized creatures such as giant tube worms, clams, and shrimp. Hydrothermal vent communities challenge traditional ideas about life by showing that ecosystems can flourish in extreme, dark environments using chemical energy instead of sunlight. Salt water in the ocean is denser than fresh water, creating natural layering.
In regions where the salt content is high, heavier seawater sinks below lighter, fresher water, forming distinct layers. This stratification influences ocean circulation, nutrient mixing, and marine life distribution. For example, areas where river water meets the ocean often develop layered conditions that affect plankton growth and fish behavior. Understanding these layers is essential for studying how marine ecosystems respond to environmental changes. Some deep-sea fish have evolved transparent heads to help them spot prey above. Species such as the barrel-eye fish possess clear domes over their heads, allowing them to look upward while shielding their eyes. Their tubular eyes can rotate within the transparent dome, giving them a wide field of vision. This remarkable adaptation enables these fish to hunt efficiently in the perpetual darkness of the deep ocean, showcasing how life evolves to thrive under extreme conditions. Plankton populations are highly sensitive to temperature changes. These microscopic organisms drift near the ocean surface and form the foundation of the marine food web. Even small shifts in water temperature can affect their growth, reproduction, and distribution. Seasonal plankton blooms rely on a precise balance of light and temperature, meaning that rising ocean temperatures due to climate change threaten to disrupt these cycles, with cascading effects on fish, seabirds, and marine mammals. Many marine organisms use bioluminescence to communicate and survive in dark environments. This natural ability to produce light through chemical reactions is common among deep-sea and murky water creatures. Marine life uses bioluminescence for attracting mates, luring prey, deterring predators, or signaling danger. Some squid produce flashing lights to confuse attackers, while certain jellyfish emit a steady glow to blend in with faint sunlight filtering from above. Bioluminescence highlights the incredible adaptations that allow life to thrive in the ocean's darkest regions. The ocean's surface microlayer is a unique habitat for specialized microorganisms. This thin, invisible boundary between the atmosphere and the water, only a few millimeters thick, hosts diverse microbial communities adapted to its unique chemical and physical conditions. These microbes play essential roles in gas exchange, nutrient cycling, and even cloud formation. Because the microlayer interacts directly with the air, it is highly sensitive to pollution and climate change, making it a critical yet often overlooked component of the ocean ecosystem. Some marine algae offer promising potential as sources of biofuel. Certain species of seaweed and microalgae can produce energy-rich compounds that could be harvested sustainably, reducing dependence on fossil fuels. By harnessing these natural resources, scientists hope to develop renewable energy solutions while also promoting healthier marine ecosystems. Marine algae grow rapidly and efficiently convert sunlight and carbon dioxide into biomass, which can then be processed into bioethanol, biodiesel, or biogas. Unlike land-based crops, marine algae do not require fresh water or farmland, making them a sustainable energy option that does not compete with food production. Ongoing research aims to improve algae biofuel yields and reduce costs, potentially transforming ocean plants into a major renewable energy source for the future. The ocean's dead zones are expanding due to pollution and climate change. Dead zones are areas where oxygen levels drop so low that most marine life cannot survive. These zones are increasing worldwide, largely because nutrient pollution from fertilizers and sewage fuels massive algae blooms. As the algae die and decompose, oxygen is consumed, creating hypoxic conditions. Warming waters caused by climate change further worsen the problem by reducing oxygen solubility. Dead zones threaten fisheries, disrupt ecosystems, and reduce biodiversity. Addressing their causes is critical to protect marine life and the livelihoods of people who depend on healthy oceans. Some marine species can survive in both saltwater and freshwater, like salmon. These anadromous species hatch in freshwater rivers, migrate to the ocean to grow and mature, and then return to their birthplace to spawn. Special physiological adaptations allow them to regulate their internal salt balance despite the changing environments. This remarkable ability enables them to exploit multiple habitats, though it also exposes them to threats in both freshwater and marine ecosystems, including pollution, habitat loss, and overfishing. Beneath the ocean's surface lie underwater canyons deeper than the Grand Canyon. Carved by rivers, sediment flows, and tectonic activity, these submarine valleys, such as the Monterey Canyon off California, provide unique habitats for marine life. They funnel nutrients and sediments from land to the deep sea and influence ocean currents. With their steep walls and complex topography, underwater canyons are biodiversity hotspots, yet they remain largely unexplored due to their depth and inaccessibility. Sea turtles are incredible long-distance navigators, traveling thousands of miles across the oceans to return to their natal beaches to lay eggs. Scientists have discovered that they use Earth's magnetic field as a natural GPS system. By detecting subtle variations in magnetic intensity and inclination, turtles can determine their location and direction, guiding their migrations across vast, featureless ocean expanses and ensuring they reach the correct nesting sites year after year. The ocean's nutrient cycles are fueled by upwelling, a process in which cold, nutrient-rich waters rise from the deep to the surface. These waters bring essential nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus, supporting the growth of phytoplankton, which forms the foundation of the marine web food. Upwelling zones are vital for sustaining fisheries and maintaining ocean ecosystem health. Upwelling zones, such as those off the coasts of California and Peru, are some of the most productive fisheries in the world. These nutrient-rich waters fuel abundant phytoplankton growth, supporting diverse marine life and sustaining local and global fisheries. Upwelling also plays a key role in the global carbon cycle by promoting photosynthesis in surface waters, helping regulate the planet's climate. Ocean acidification, caused by the absorption of excess carbon dioxide, can affect fish behavior and predator avoidance. Changes in water chemistry can disrupt sensory abilities, making fish less cautious and more vulnerable to predators. These behavioral shifts can ripple through marine ecosystems, altering predator-prey dynamics and impacting fish populations that human communities rely upon. Some marine species are astonishingly long-lived, like the Greenland shark, one of the oldest vertebrates on Earth, with lifespans exceeding 200 years. These slow-growing sharks inhabit the cold, deep waters of the North Atlantic and Arctic oceans. Their longevity offers unique insights into aging, metabolism, and how environmental changes influence life over centuries. The ocean's surface also plays a subtle yet vital role in climate regulation. On average, about 6% of incoming solar radiation is reflected back into space, a process known as albedo. This reflection helps maintain Earth's energy balance. Variations in ocean surface conditions, like melting sea ice or changing wave patterns, can alter this reflectivity, influencing global temperatures. Marine bacteria offer a glimmer of hope in combating plastic pollution. Certain bacteria produce enzymes capable of breaking down plastics like PET into smaller, less harmful components. While this natural process is slow and not yet a complete solution, ongoing research into these microorganisms may help develop innovative strategies to reduce ocean pollution. As our voyage beneath the waves comes to a close, let the quiet vastness of the ocean settle softly in your mind. This immense, life-filled world continues its slow rhythms beneath the surface, full of mysteries yet to be uncovered. May the gentle rhythm of tides and the whisper of currents lull you into deep, restful sleep. Thank you for joining me on this calming exploration of the ocean's wonders. If you enjoyed this journey, consider liking and subscribing to the Sleepy Science channel, where curiosity meets calm every night. Sleep well, stay curious, and until next time, let the ocean's gentle embrace carry you peacefully through the night. Good night.